Hey guys, I wanted to talk for a few minutes about, I don't know, I've been doing these monthly hauls for my beauty and makeup purchases, and I feel like I just show you what I bought and talk about the stuff and then just leave, and I never talk about how I feel about how I'm doing, and I just would like to talk about it. just, it's really great if you make videos to do stuff like this, talk about how you're feeling about how you're doing about something, and you can look back on this and see where you were and maybe how far you come, hopefully, or if you've slipped down in the ditch and you need inspiration to drag yourself back up out of it. I don't know, but March was definitely the stress level in March showed with how much I bought. And whenever I've got my notebook here, and if I look back on what I bought in February and what I bought in January, I mean, I'm still spending basically within $50, the same amount of money. I'm still spending like $400 a month on beauty and makeup, and that's ridiculous. It kind of flexes. That would be a car payment. I mean, luckily, with a I don't have a car payment, but that would be a car payment. Like, I could go have a car, or I could have easily bought me a new phone for 1 month, or I could have went and bought a MacBook for the 3 months worth of beauty stuff that I did not need that I bought. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm looking at it like that, it's kind of eye opening to the what I'm doing. Okay, so let me just quickly go over it real quick, because you won't see many people, this hair, you won't see many people that actually tell you how much money they've spent. And I don't know, I just feel like that's interesting to share, and something that I'm interested to see how I do through the year and actually how much money I spend on all this stuff. And I also show what I buy as far as skincare, body care. I mean, I even show like necessities. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, if you have extra conditioner, then you really don't need to buy shave cream, because you can use that extra conditioner that you probably don't like on your hair as shave cream if you're really getting down to the nitty gritty. So I show all the stuff I buy for me beauty wise, not just the makeup, because a lot of us will transfer our money. We can do really good and not buy makeup, but we transfer it into buying a bunch of skincare or hair care or body lotion or whatever the case may be. So I opted to include everything. In January 2016, for beauty, I spent $101. For makeup, I spent $330, and the total was $431 for January. For February, for beauty purchases, I spent $178.65. For makeup, I spent $221.70, which was $435 for February. For March, for beauty, I spent $175. For makeup, I spent $284.75, for a total of $459.75. So you get what I'm saying. I'm spending way too much money. Like, I just filmed the hauls for March, and I'm looking at this stuff, and especially like, I don't know. I didn't need any of it. I'm making smarter purchases because I like most of everything that I have bought this entire year. I am really enjoying. You know what I mean? And the few things that I have bought that I haven't enjoyed, I have returned. I actually took the time to print out a label to return something to Sephora, and I did the same thing with Nordstrom, but Nordstrom makes it so much easier, because if you save your receipt that comes in the box, it has a label, you can just peel it off right there. How it don't get much easier than that. Anyway, I actually did that. I shipped the stuff back, and then I got my money. But whenever I got my returns, I spent it on makeup. You know, I basically bought all these MAC eyeshadows with that money, and I'm loving these. I have no shame in that. But I didn't need any of it. You know what I mean? So I feel like I seesaw. You know, I'm like, I like this stuff, but I didn't need this stuff. I have stuff that's perfectly usable stuff that I need to use up. And that's the point I'm trying to get to, is to come away from buying, you know, concealer every single month. I'm never going to, even if I use one up every 6 months, then I'm never going to get through them if I'm buying a new one every month. You know what I mean? I don't know what my deal is with this stuff. I have never been so obsessed with anything the way I am with makeup and beauty products. I've always had too much, probably hair stuff, and you know, but I could not believe myself. You know what I mean? And once I started buying, it's like I can't hardly stop. I mean, just because I'm shopping smarter and I'm thinking about what I'm buying before I'm buying it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't make it any better because I'm still buying stuff that I don't need. You know what I mean? So, plus, let me just show you this. I didn't get to show this in the video, but these are all just for March that I could remember. The deluxe size samples. Not even the packet samples. Just the deluxe size samples that I got in 1 month. I mean, there are nine mascaras. There's 9 mascara samples here. Like I needed more mascara. Of course, this was all this stuff I chose to get. It wasn't like it was forced upon me. I did choose it, but you can't even help yourself. You know what I mean? You can't help yourself from choosing the samples. A Buxom 100 Point Perk, a Josie Moran foundation, Do the Hula liquid bronzer, Algenist color correcting drops, the apricot ones, you know what I mean? And then a Dandelion little shaving, which I did hear that this was good for under eye brightening, so I might try that. But you know, that's just adding to it. You know what I mean? It's adding to it. Sometimes I feel like it's knocking myself upside the head, because what do you think you're doing whenever you're doing project pans and you're doing good, using things up? And of course I'm starting small with using things up. I'm not using up all full-size products, but I'm using a lot of stuff up. My empties have exploded to the point where I'm just like overwhelmed with them. But I'm not going to stop using stuff up. You know, but I'm not doing myself any good using all this stuff up if I'm continually bringing more in. So that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the point. I don't know when. I don't know when I'm going to be ready, but I feel like soon I'm going to be ready to try a, like, not a no-buy, but a suspend my spending for a week or two and see if my head don't explode, if I could extend the period for another week or two. You know, I don't know why I think, like, you know, my head's going to pop off if I don't buy something every week, you know. And usually it's a cycle. Like, if I buy something one day, I will most often than not buy something else in that same day. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I am glad of all the things that I haven't purchased. There is so many things that I would be sitting here looking at if it weren't for this project, if it weren't for me trying to not buy stuff. I mean, that's something, credit I've got to give myself. There were so many things during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty that I wanted. I mean, I wanted them, you know, and I had them in my cart, and I was going to buy them. Instead of buying one Urban Decay Sheer Revolution lipstick, I was going to buy 4 of them, you know, and I did, and I bought one. And what else? The Stila in the Light eyeshadow palettes. I wanted 2 of those so bad, but I didn't buy them because I had already found the MAC eyeshadows, and I had bought a few that I really, really enjoyed. And then, you know, I was like, I don't need this. I wanted it. It was a good deal. It was on sale. That's my biggest weakness, is finding something that's a good deal or is on sale. That gets me. And I'm really proud of how I didn't buy a lot of the things I wanted. I was going to get one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencils. That was just like the pencil kind that was on the sale. But I didn't get it. The Laura Geller baked blushes. Really wanted one of those, but I didn't get it. You know, I mean, what do you guys think? I feel like I'm crazy because I see people do so well, and I just want that for myself, but I feel like I'm just like lazy about it, or I'm not ready for it, or it's just stupid, really. I know it's like somebody sitting there listening to me thinking that, you know, first world problem. What does that even mean? A first world problem? I don't know where people picked up that phrase, but you know what I'm saying. There are real issues in this world, and me shopping too much is not one of them. But we all have our things, you know. I'm glad that this is the worst thing I have to deal with in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's why it's so hard. Like, if there is a crisis, if something happened or something came up, then the whole beauty thing would be dropped like nothing, and I wouldn't think anything of it, you know, because whatever's really happening is going to take, you know, will be more important. I swear, every time I'm filming videos, I cannot find my words, you guys. I cannot find my words, and I'm watching myself back, and I'm like, you know, saying the word I should have said. I swear I'm not an idiot. I just cannot find my words. Anyway, I better shut up because I'm just rambling. I've wasted too much of your time already. But just tell me what you guys think. I don't even know. Just quit shopping. Don't buy anything else. You know what I mean? Easier said than done. Just because you can buy something doesn't mean you should. That's a lesson I learned from my daddy. But it's kind of hard whenever you can buy something to resist. You know, whenever I don't buy expensive shoes, and I mean, I wear one pair of shoes all through the winter because I like them. You know, I've got a handful of pairs of shoes, but I'm not into that. I'm not into having a bunch of clothes. I don't have a bunch of. I buy, you know, $5.99 jewelry, $1. I'm not into that. I don't care about all that stuff. I don't go get $200 haircuts. That doesn't bother me. I mean, that's not important to me. Stuff is not my thing. Like, I'm right there with you, Leah. That lady, she said it. Stuff is not a thing for her. I'm not a person who's into stuff. But I'm crazy about this beauty stuff. Anyway, I love yous. I appreciate yous. I will see you real soon. Bye.